Hey collective, how's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in. So this is another sort of later in the day read here. We're gonna use the energy deck again. I just keep feeling it vibing. It's like it's never done talking. So let's see what it's got. It's got something to say to you guys. I'm curious. I'm curious. It's never really done this before. Sort of reaching out to me during the rest of the day. What is this about? The Sun card. The Sun card. We have the cup there. We have water. Water is about creation, new beginnings, maybe giving birth to some sort of new creative idea, some sort of new chapter. What is this Sun card all about? Why are you reaching out to the collective a little bit later in the day today? What do we got? What do you need to say? Yin and yang. Yin and yang is about balance, finding balance. And blossoming and abundance. What is this that's coming your way, guys? I'm curious. I'm curious about what's coming your way. Some sort of a blessing maybe is coming your way. A something or a someone. What is coming to the collective? I feel like that one and that one need to come out too. Let's see what we got. Walking away. Whew. Maybe we're moving forward into a new chapter, leaving something behind, something that no longer serves us. That third chakra, that speaks of our self-esteem, guys. That's like self-empowerment there. It's like taking your power back. On the door to spirit. Some sort of blessings. You might be a very intuitive person. Maybe you're getting signs too from spirit that are helping you on the journey. They're maybe giving you signs to move away from something and move towards something else and take your power back. We also have the world. I feel like we need one more. We got one that's popping out the top here. The world. The world can represent something from the other side of the world. Maybe we're moving. Maybe we're traveling. Broken heart. Maybe we had a relationship with somebody who lived very far away and it's come to an end, or we've chose to walk away from whatever it is. I don't think it was a nice one though, guys. I think it was probably pretty toxic if you're choosing to walk away. I wonder what this person was up to. What was this person up to? On spirit somehow involved. Yeah, you're walking away. You're walking away. You're moving. You're not looking back. You're moving forward. You're moving on to abundance. Moving on to healing. I feel like maybe you met this person. I feel like you might have met them through like online dating. But there's someone, like I said, there's somebody who lives in like a different country. Or another state, another province. Like they live far away. This isn't just like the next town over. This person lives far away. Karma. Karma showing up in the read. Who is getting karma? I feel like there was lots of fighting. There's lots of fighting. Why was there lots of fighting? Because of lies. There's lots of fighting because of lies. This person was telling lies. You caught him. You caught him lying. Huh? I wonder if they were still looking. If they were still looking while you guys were going together. Maybe you caught them somehow. How'd you catch them? Page of Wands. Oh, yeah, they're just looking. They're just looking for a good time. They just kept looking around for somebody on the side. Like they weren't ready to grow up and settle down. They weren't ready to have like an actual connection or start a real life with somebody. Like super immature. Something, see, whatever this was, you had a lot of hope for it though. You thought that this was gonna fly. You thought that this was gonna be a good thing. Maybe you traveled there. Maybe that's what happened. You guys were together for a while, sort of back and forth online. And you wound up traveling to go and see them. Because you had these deep feelings. And you thought that they had these deep feelings for you, and then you got there and you realized that they were just full of shit. And they were still trolling around. They were still looking for other people. This Six of Cups, this is like learning lessons from the past. And this is like being more careful. And not that you did anything wrong by caring for someone. Not at all. That is not wrong. There is nothing wrong with caring for someone else. It's almost like there's something that when you look back on it, it's like a red flag. And you feel like, shit, I should have saw that. Why didn't I realize that? Or you saw it, but you really genuinely had feelings for this person, and you're like, okay, maybe I'm just being paranoid, because you really wanted it to work. You really genuinely cared for them. You wanted to build a home with them. You wanted to have this family with them. It's like they were just telling you what you wanted to hear. That's part of what you found out when you got there, is that they were manipulating. They were just telling you what you wanted to hear, that they wanted to settle down, they wanted to get married, they wanted to have a family, but that's not at all what they were going for. And then you chose to walk away. You chose a new path. You chose to move away from whatever this was. Oh, I feel from this Fool card like you almost feel like a fool, and don't feel like a fool. Never feel like a fool for loving. That's not a bad thing. That's not a foolish thing to do, to care for other people. I feel like you wanted it to work so bad. You were so hopeful for it. I feel like now that you look back, you feel that you missed some red flags. You feel like you missed some signs. And this person didn't want commitment. They didn't want partnership, but they made you think that they did. They made you think that you did, that they wanted that with you. And you're realizing this now. You're realizing that it was all BS. This relationship wasn't meant to be, because it wasn't a deep emotional connection. Because this was never their intention to have a deep emotional connection at all. And not just with you, but with like anyone. So even if they're with someone, or you caught them with someone, they're not having a deep emotional connection with that person either. That's not who this person is. So it's not like, oh, they couldn't have it with you because there was something wrong with you, or some sort of BS or whatever. No, this person is just not having this with anybody. So, and they're spinning this lie to other people too, because this is what people like this do. So they had other ones on the line. It's like this person presented themselves as not only themselves as being very attractive, of being like very stand up, someone you could count on, someone you could trust, someone who is being solid. They made you feel very attractive too. This is part of what they preyed on too, and preying on your heart, is they made you feel like you were attractive, you were desirable, you were beautiful. And I'm not saying that you're not, just these are the elements that this person preyed on, which is so cruel. But also insecurities too. I feel like they made comments about the way that you look. It was almost like a backhanded compliment too. And then if you said anything about it, they made you feel like you were being silly or stupid. And that might have been part of your red flags. And the Death card, it represents transition. So closing the door on one chapter, beginning a new one. So we're closing the door on this chapter. Whatever this was, you chose to walk away from it. You saw the truth, and you chose to bring it to a close and move in a healthier way. We have the Magician card. They were just a manipulator. The Magician card also represents having all the tools that you need to be successful in life. So he also speaks of believing in yourself. So there's a duality in this Magician card. In one aspect, he's speaking to you. He's telling you to love yourself, to believe in yourself, to have confidence in who you are, that you are attractive, that you will attract the right person in when the time is just right. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. But he is also speaking to this person is good at manipulating. This is what they do. So do not feel foolish for getting drawn in just because you want to love somebody and you want to share a connection with someone. That's not foolish. This person went out and dishonestly made this connection with you, actively worked at building that connection, and really like trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You have nothing to be ashamed of at all. The Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands represents moving and moving on. And the Queen of Swords. This is like, I don't want to say detaching emotionally from what this is, because there's healing that has to go with this. But being able to recognize the truth. And again, that truth is not that you are unattractive or there is something wrong with you, that is not the truth. The truth is that this person was dishonest and this person played you. This person was actively out to play you. But because you were honest and you wore your heart on your sleeve and you opened yourself up, that's what happened. You did nothing wrong. This person was in the wrong. Recognizing this truth is going to help you in moving forward in a confident way and realizing that you did nothing wrong and there is nothing wrong with you. But you did definitely get your heart broken. And there is healing that goes along with that too. Be kind to yourself and be patient with yourself during this time, during this healing. Do not blame yourself. Don't be mean to yourself. Do not feel like a fool. This person was the fool for manipulating people. And eventually, like karma does, she catches up. She'll catch up with them one day. One day, at some point, they're going to do it to the wrong person. Maybe somebody's got a really big, mean older brother who's going to beat the ever-loving snot out of them. Somehow it's going to catch up to them. It always does, guys. So be kind to yourself and love yourself. There's nothing wrong with trying to find that connection. Don't let it stop you in the future when you feel like you're ready to move forward and try this again. Don't let it stop you from doing it because you deserve to have that connection with somebody who truly respects and appreciates you. Alrighty, guys. Much love, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody.